Hello, my name is Jacqui Dobson. My company name is the Dobson Property Group, which I run alongside my husband Neil. And we have been in business for about 3 years. And our business has really grown from strength to strength in those 3 years and predominantly through the lockdown period. Our business is basically we buy grubby houses, we do them up, and then we put them on the private rental market. We also do lots of other property strategies as well, and we help other people get their own properties by either sourcing them, which is by actually finding the property and then our client buys them, or we mentor just individuals and teach them how to find the right property, how to raise the money, how to do the refurbs and get them on the property market or to sell them. So there's quite a lot to our business. It's not just one strategy, and it's really interesting, but we haven't always done property. As I said, we only started it 3 years ago. Prior to that, our business was Jacqueline's Tea Room in Colchester Town Centre, and we had that for 5 years. And previous to that, Neil and I were both in the motor trade, and we managed to get into property because when we had our tea room, unfortunately Neil got diagnosed with a condition that meant that he couldn't be on his feet all day, and also the tea room and cafe market just got absolutely swamped, so our profits were going down and down, and we needed something new to do. And we didn't want to go back to normal jobs. We liked working for ourselves, and we also liked working with each other, so that's why we decided to do property. The main benefit with our property business is that we get to choose from day to day what we actually do. So we don't have 9 to 5s, we don't work from an office, and every day is very, very different. One day we could be out viewing houses, we could be out meeting with estate agents, we could be having meetings with people in a nice pub talking about working relationships and whether they are able to fund any of our projects. So it's very, very, very varied, and it is a really, really fun thing to do. It's not an easy job, to be fair. It takes a little bit of a cast iron stomach at times because it's a bit of a roller coaster ride. But it's fun. It is really fun, and we get to meet with some really great people as well. And who doesn't like looking through the window of a grubby house and then seeing what you can do with it? So yeah, it's great. Neil and I do get on most of the time. Working with your husband isn't always the easiest thing to do, which he'll agree with. Working with wives aren't always the easiest things to do, but we have very different skill sets. I'm very detail driven, so I like to make sure that all the boxes are ticked, all the I's dotted, T's crossed, and Neil really likes the wheeling and the dealing, the negotiation, getting the deals across the line. So between us, our business works really well. When we first decided to get into property, we had absolutely no idea what we were doing. So we made the decision to take basically classes of property investing, and we loaded our credit card up and we bought hours and hours and hours of education based on property. We learned lots and lots of different ways to buy property effectively, what to do with it, how to negotiate, how to get your mindset correct so that you're not sort of instantly saying no. We tend to say yes to a lot of things, and that's why our business has grown and grown and grown. So we're nothing special. Neil got expelled from school when he was 15. I left at just before my 16th birthday, and we just basically both went to work and worked our way up. So we had changes of careers, and I reckon I was 40 when we decided to work for ourselves. So if anybody's out there who's sort of in that age group and you're a bit scared of a change because you think you're getting old, uh, never too old, never too old to have a career change, or just to change your life. The tea room took up a lot of our time. We missed out on family, and holidays were a struggle because we had to be in the business the whole time. And now with property, we get to choose from day to day. Obviously, there's things that we have to do, but from a day to day perspective, yeah, we get to do what we want, and we really enjoy it. So my day to day, as I said, is very, very varied, but it does start always with a cup of tea for Neil and a dog walk. So we take the puppy out. I spend quite a lot of time with the puppy. We're at home a lot. So she's never alone, and she always comes on our viewings, and she's quite an essential part of our business as well because she keeps us sane. She's always there for a cuddle when things are getting a little bit stressful. And we have a big team of people around us. So it's just Neil and I actually in our business, but we do have a team of solicitors, of builders, mortgage brokers, accountants, and all those things that help our business run. So we decided once we'd finished with the tea room, we didn't want to employ anybody again. So yeah, everybody's just a professional. We pay them for the job when it's needed. So I hope this gives you some encouragement, maybe to have that career change, do that thing that you've always wanted to do. And it's never too late because you do only live once. So you need to make the most of every single minute. And why not do something that you enjoy and make some money as well while you're there? And don't let things stop you. Don't let other people stop you. You find that if you decide to change your life, that people don't understand why you're doing that, and they're trying to protect you. So you get lots of negative comments, and people tell you not to do certain things, or you're being scammed, or oh, it will never work, and you have all those sorts of advice. But all they're doing is they're trying to protect you, but they're not living your life, and they're not got the same desires or dreams that you have. So what's the worst that can happen as well? Things might go wrong, but every time something goes wrong, you learn from those mistakes and you know not to do them again. And you find people who have made those mistakes and learn from them so you don't make them. So I hope this has been helpful, and I really do hope it encourages you to live the life of your dreams and do things that give you joy and happiness. So yeah, this is me. So Jacqui Dobson, Dobson Property Group. Thank you very much.